Okay, testing. See, as mic might be a little too loud, or a little bit. Actually, let me check my phone real quick. This be my phone because these headphones are like type loud. Yeah. Okay. My first YouTube stream in a while. I haven't streamed anything on YouTube for a minute, but mainly the Kombat Cast. All right, so switch to scene. Oh, wrong thing. Hey guys, what's going on? This is probably our first Mortal Kombat stream in a while, and yeah, so I figured we go live for like half an hour before everything happened to just kind of talk and just hang out for a bit. I do plan on doing more streams on here, although I mainly stream on Twitch. So hold on, let's move this. Try to figure out this like chat situation for OBS is kind of a pain. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? Like, I thought we all just sit and hang out in the chat and just talk about like the stream before. I really should have figured this out beforehand. But anyways, initially I was gonna stream on Twitch, but I figured I'm like, we don't really do any streams on this channel, so I figured we do something like that. Just raise the music a bit. You know what? I'm just gonna put this on the regular website so it's easier to read. I'm trying to like attach the YouTube thing to my actual chat on OBS, but there's no place for me to put it where it doesn't go away if I hit a button. But I was thinking maybe we talk about like some Mortal Kombat stuff and plans that I have for the beginning part of the stream, and just kind of like wait for the actual like live to go live. Because right now, like, still obviously it's half an hour beforehand, so basically right now I put a post about it in the community notes the other day about the short story that I'm working on, and I think I want to have it the first story because like it's a 4-parter technically. So the first story I want to have it out by maybe right after Thanksgiving, give or take, right after Thanksgiving. That's kind of like what we're gonna do. But right now I'm like talking to a friend of mine because my friend, he's a voice actor, and he put me onto a Discord where they kind of have all the like a lot of voice actors are on there, and like some of them are pretty cheap. So I might do something like that where I get them to record it, but I'm gonna have to probably get it done by this week so that it'll be ready by the end of the month once I start editing, get everything together. Because like I imagine though, that it's probably gonna take me about a week to get all of the editing stuff done because I'm gonna do the editing myself instead of getting somebody to do it for me. I think there's four stories. So the first story is gonna be about Liu Kang and Raiden in the right after Mortal Kombat 11, after Shang Tsung has been defeated. And it's gonna pretty much just take place his journey throughout that time period where he goes and learns how to master all the abilities that he has into like to when he ultimately like kind of sets up shop with Raiden, and like they make a little hut and stuff like that, and they kind of work through everything, which I already know exactly how I'm gonna do the editing for it. It's just like I just got to get the voice acting first, because like I've had this idea for this fan fiction for like the last I want to say year. The story's been done about a year ago, but the thing is like I wasn't sure how to present the story to where like I could do a video on it, because like I'm not really great at doing voices and stuff like that. So like I didn't want it to just be like some kind of like monotone like story I read. I feel like it wouldn't come off as like a really good story. So what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna get the voice actors this week more than likely, and just get that all situated for when the combat cast begins. So hold on, let me just put my headphone on. Am I coming through okay? I kind of want to do a different type of song because I feel like this kind of like, cause I'm trying to use copyright free music. Like normally I don't play this kind of music on my stream, but because we're on YouTube, I kind of didn't want to go too crazy with the Spotify. So let me see. I'm gonna see something else. What about this one? I think this is alright. But yeah, so like I plan on the first actual story to drop probably the last week. I want to say it's gonna definitely be after Thanksgiving. So yeah, that's about like right after Thanksgiving. I think I'm gonna drop it. Just because like I've been kind of, like I said, I've been kind of hesitant on like how I was gonna put this story together, like as a whole, because like I was like looking at like like a year ago when I was trying to figure out where I wanted to bring the channel and like how I wanted to get the channel to go forward. I didn't know like what kind of content I wanted to make, if I wanted to do lore, if I wanted to just make fighting game clips, because like it's very easy for me to just take the recordings of my live streams or when I'm just home playing Mortal Kombat and just upload it to YouTube. But I feel like that's kind of lazy content, and I didn't want to just do lazy content all the time. And to me, like I'm just like everybody can do that. If people want to see like good clips, good fighting game clips, they can go see FOTS or they can go watch Ninja Killer or someone like that. So like I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go with certain types of topics. So then I kind of just relied on, you know, the lore and stuff and kind of did that and was like little slowly but surely updating like the kind of videos I did. So then I found like my own little editing style and I started putting out more different types of clips. Like for example, let me switch the scene so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Gaming scene, play capture on. So okay, so we're in the actual Mortal Kombat page, right? So I've actually have certain clips. Like I don't really promote these too much. Where is it? What's the most recent one? It's been a while since I did one of those, huh? Where is it? Lower, 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 lower. Was this the most recent one here? This is the Melina one, right? Yeah. Oh no, this is a yeah. Oh, this is the Melina one. Oh yeah, no, this is the Melina one, right? So this one right here, I haven't really posted it too many places.
The Umgari's matrons have been arrested.
Yeah,
may they be punished for their crimes against you.
The Empress has been deceived. Shang Tsung and General Shao have fomented this crisis as a means to steal the throne.
General Shao?
I definitely did another one. Hold on. I think I did another one. Let me just move this soundboard so it's not. I'm trying to lower it a little bit on the stream so it's not super loud.
I knew he was hiding his true intentions. But join Shang Tsung? I knew he couldn't be trusted.
He gained her trust by treating Princess Melina's condition. Li Mei, Empress Sindel needs our help.
Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely another one. I haven't done these like in a while, but I used to like upload these like all the time. Wasn't the sector one? There's another one after Li Mei. I just can't remember which one it was. That's two.
My mother let us.
I had two Lee May ones. I mean, two Melina ones. I don't remember make two Melina ones. That's crazy. All right, let's look at. Let's see the Asher one. I thought I did a Sector one too. That's fine. We'll look for the Lee May one. Lee May one shouldn't be too further here. How far back was it? Okay, this is the Asher one that we did. And the Cool now. Well, where's the Lee May one? Did I not post it here? Let me check out. It got too far. Let me see. I'll just type it and see if I can find it that way. Oh, okay, here we go.
The Umgadi's matrons have been arrested.
May they be punished for their crimes against you.
The Empress has been deceived. Shang Tsung and General Shao have fomented this crisis as a means to steal the throne.
General Shao? I knew he was hiding his true intentions. But join Shang Tsung? I knew he couldn't be trusted.
He gained her trust by treating Princess Melina's condition. Li Mei, Empress Sindel needs our help.
I failed the royal family once. I won't do so again.
So like when I was doing these, I kind of was trying to do like a different type of short style because like I see a lot of like other types of like creators when they do they're kind of like gaming shorts, it's just a combo and them reacting to it. But I kind of wanted to try something different with that. So I kind of like was moving along in a different direction. So even when I did the Melina one, let me see if I can find it. I'll just go down here this way because I don't think I named it after Melina. I think it was right next to here it is. So this is the Melina one.
My mother let a snake slither into her court.
Those worried for their children are easily deceived.
I only want what's best for you. Or do you secretly covet my throne? I can't take any more of these nightmares. Traitor! You'll be put to the sword.
You will regret having found me, Empress.
Katana says you deserve mercy. There are still courtiers who whisper against me. Shall I show you how ready I am? As a royal, my life is never my own. This is your last chance to beg my forgiveness.
So with these, I was trying to like I guess I was trying to like make it more of like a story, like a conversation between two people. And like the more I did it, like the more it kind of just came off that way. So not yet, soon. It's gonna be another probably like 13 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, 18 minutes before it releases. So we're just waiting on that right now. But yeah, so right now we're just hanging out and just seeing when it's gonna come out. And just going over some of the old shorts and stuff that I've put out, like that I think, you know, are a little worth talking about. But yeah, so we got like another probably like 18 minutes before that kicks in. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to start the stream with just talking about like how my next plan for basically the plans for the Mortal Kombat page period. A big Ghostface fan, but I love guest characters in Mortal Kombat. See, I actually like Ghostface a lot. I grew up watching Scream and watching the scary movies, like the Marlon Wayne movies. Those were hilarious with Ghostface. So this is actually one of the only guest characters I actually like that's coming into out of the next three. I don't mind Conan and the other one. I only know him from Dead by Daylight. Oh really? Oh, you gotta watch the old Ghost movies, man. Shaggy, the dude that played Shaggy from the live action Scooby Doo, was actually one of the ghosts in one of the Scream characters in, I forget which movie it was. I forget which Scream it was, but he was one of them. It was pretty cool. Like Scream is it's a good movie. Like any of them, really. And then like it's just hilarious with the if you've never seen scary movie, you gotta watch those. Those are like just a good laugh. This is kind of like making it more lighthearted than what it is. Yeah, yeah. There's always more than one. Oh, there's always one more than one. That's why I feel like Ghostface having them have two versions of it which I think is interesting the way they did it from the trailer, where it was like one Ghostface would be fighting you, and then when they transition to when the second one, and he calls in the second one, then the second character takes control. Which is going to be interesting how they're going to use it, because like say if you're in a corner and you call in the other guy and then you switch positions with the opponent who has you cornered. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work out. That's why I'm looking forward to hearing about the most in this Kombat cast that's going to be coming up. So that's kind of like what I'm hoping to hear, because if that's true, then the way you can switch the pressure is going to be nuts, bro. And I'm not going to lie, I'll be a little busted. We still got another 15 minutes, yeah. Oh, dude, I would love it. If they do Skeletor, I want them to add like the memes that he does too. Like have a move where he just runs away. that would be great, man. I actually love He-Man. Like I said, I'm 34, so like He-Man, Space Ghost, all those shows like are like from my childhood. But it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with Ghostface, because just bring down a little bit to make it a little bit. Skeletor has always been your favorite cartoon villain. Yeah, Skeletor was actually pretty cool. I remember Skeletor. Skeletor was actually pretty cool. What's my favorite villain? I'm trying to think what my favorite villain from like old cartoons. Who would that be? That's a difficult question, because there's a lot. I've watched so much cartoons, like it'd be hard to say. If we're talking like just straight like a cartoon type villain, it would probably be that dude from the Power Rangers, the original one. I forget his name. What's his name? He kind of looks like Sauron a little bit. Okay, that's gonna bug me. I need to know his name now. General Zed or something like that. I think it's something like that. Oh no! Oh, I know exactly who it is. It's Ooze. It's Ivan Ooze from the original Mighty Morphin. That would be my favorite villain. Just the way he was presented and like the way he did things was kind of fire. And then like the little crows he was summoned to do his bidding, like that was fire. That was fire. Now what about cartoon? Probably Mojo Jojo. Even though he wasn't like, I feel like it wasn't a serious villain, I just liked him as a villain. He was just hilarious, because you saw like he was a bad guy, but then like there's certain parts of the show. What about Deadpool? In terms of like what, like my favorite villain? Oh, Deadpool in Mortal Kombat. I could see it. I could definitely see that. If they were to do that, that would actually be pretty cool, because I feel like he would fit in perfectly, because you know he's just like all he does is kill. So it would make sense for them to put like. But the thing is, like, Deadpool is a part of the Marvel universe, so it would be kind of weird. I don't know if Warner Brothers would be okay with Deadpool coming into, just because he's from a different, just a different faction compared to, like, the DC comics. It would be cool to see him, though. If anything, they would just put Slade Wilson. Yeah, that would be fire, man, but, like I said, I think it'd be a little difficult just because of the licenses. But if they were able to get that, that'd be fire. At most, I could see them just adding like Slade into it, seeing as they're basically the same character, because Deadpool was like made after Slade, anyways. I could definitely see that happening. But let's see. Let's refresh. We still got probably in like next 2 minutes. They'll probably start having the live stream go live. Now, let's see, what kind of guest character I would like that is like possible. I would like villain type character from DC. I see. I see a lot of people asking for Doomslayer, but I feel like he is way too OP. I mean, he would fit right in. I mean, you got Homelander, you got Omni-Man in the game, which, you know, I don't know the genre of guest characters they're doing for the game. It just kind of seems like it's all over the place. You know what I mean? Because, like, okay, if you look at MK9, you had Freddy Krueger. Yeah, I think Freddy Krueger was the only, like, horror. He was a horror guest character. And then Mortal Kombat X was all horror characters. And then Mortal Kombat 11 was, like, action, like, old school action characters. Yeah, Kratos was yeah, but he was in the PlayStation one. That's why I kind of like. I don't know if I would count that just because it was only for one console. But yeah, Kratos was in like that. It was like the way they did it back in the day when you would in a fighting game, like say the Soul Calibur games, where each version of Soul Calibur had a different character. Like if you had Nintendo, it was Link. If you had I think if you had Xbox, it was Spawn. No, Spawn was the PlayStation one, I think, and then I think the Xbox version had got what was it? Assassin's Creed, Ezio Auditore. We got him, so it was kind of like that old school mentality. They've gotten out of that now, so where they have all the characters across. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 9 had Kratos and it had Freddy Krueger, and then the DLC characters, the regular DLC characters. But then like when you see Mortal Kombat 1, it's just weird because like okay, so you got anti-hero characters like Homelander, Omni-Man, what's his name? The Last Peacekeeper. And then the next combat pack, you have Conan the Barbarian, you have Ghostface, and then you have what's the last guy? Oh, the Terminator. Which I think is weird they're adding another Terminator to this. Like we already had a Terminator in the last game. They're just using. I feel like they could have done a better job with just giving a different spot to that. Maybe like Slade could have been cool because Slade is basically Deadpool anyways without the healing factor. There's other characters too. Like I would have rather. I don't know if I would go with horror in this game because like I feel like most of Mortal Kombat I've always done horror just because they kill. But there's other characters that do killing too outside of just horror characters. Episodes. So you have DC. You have a wide variety of DC characters you can do. It's just a straight up villain. He just pretends to be a hero. Deadpool is more of an anti-hero. Yeah, this is true. But I say that because Homelander, it does pretend to be an anti-hero, and that's how the world perceives him, even though like he does fucked up shit all the time in The Boys. So like yeah, I can see that. Let me refresh this again. There it is. Okay. Let me see if this is too loud. Okay, I think that's good. What about Demo Gorgon from Stranger Things? I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen Stranger Things, so I don't know what he looks like. Like I know it has like some kind of like, what is it like? They're like in some kind of different dimension or something like that. Let me just lower this browser for a second. Is he like kind of like Dormammu from like Marvel, or is it like something completely different? I've actually never seen Stranger Things. I've seen like clips of it, like because of that one song that went like kind of type viral on TikTok, the Running Away song or something like that. But I've never actually seen Stranger Things. But to be honest, I don't really watch too many TV shows just because like between working a full-time job and then running this channel and then my reaction channel as well, it's just kind of like no room to really watch TV like that. As much as I want to, because there's a bunch of shows I really want to watch and catch up on, like The Boys, what you call it, Omni-Man. What's it called? What's the name of the show for the Omni-Man? Can't think of it off the top of my head for some reason. But yeah, there's like a bunch of like different shows I would love to watch and just catch up on. feel like it's called Invincible. Yeah, okay, it is Invincible. All right, wanted to make sure. The Demogorgon is like a monstrous creature that's basically just an animal from another dimension. The Upside Down, which is just an evil version of our world. Oh, okay, that's cool. It's like a mirror world type thing. Actually, I want to see what that looks like. This thing looks like it came out of Resident Evil. Yeah, it looks like this is it right here, right? Can't pull it up. Yeah, this thing looks like it came out of Resident Evil, bro. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this looks like it came up from Resident Evil. It looks like one of those flower things, like from Village. It's pretty sick though. I'm excited too, man. Like, this is like, I haven't been excited for a guest character in a minute. Like, I knew Omni-Man and Homelander were coming, but I'm not gonna lie, I was like not as excited as normally for what you call it, for basically just for Mortal Kombat guest characters. Like Jason, I loved playing Jason and MK. Who else? Leatherface was fun. Alien, Predator. But Mortal Kombat 11, did I play any of the guest characters? I had them, I just didn't play them, I don't think. Joker, I didn't really play the Joker. Spawn, I played Spawn. To be honest though, wish they had chosen someone more awesome than Conan. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Conan and what you call it, what's his name, Terminator was kind of bad choices for the combat pack. Like, I'm sure maybe they'll play well, but like they wouldn't have been my first choice if I'm being honest. I would have loved to see Hellraiser. If I had a choice, I would want to see Hellraiser take the spot of Conan, and who would be another guest character that I would like? Perry Blue. I can't even say Blake because he's from Marvel. Trying to think. So they could have chosen more awesome characters. Skeletor. Skeletor. Yeah. I would love for them to put more female representation in the guest characters as well. Because I feel like they don't know none of the female characters. There's a bunch of dope ass female characters like Xena. Like, Xena would have been a great choice. Like, I don't understand why someone like that isn't in the game. I don't care about Harley Quinn. Everybody wants freaking Harley Quinn, but I want, like, you know, more obscure like type of like female characters in the game. I'm trying to think what other dope female characters. Enchantress has been cool, but wait, she is DC, isn't she? But she's Marvel. Can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure though. I think she's DC. The Grudge. Oh, you're talking about the Grudge girl, right? That'd be cool. I don't think that would be cool. Yeah, the Grudge chick. Yeah, I could see a cool little moveset with her. Like her, like she just disappears to the ground, comes out through a TV or some shit. Like, yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Isn't the Ring in the? Hold on. Wasn't the Ring in the Grudge the same? Am I bugging? Oh, they're not the same, but they were created by they're the same horror franchise by Takahashi Shimizu. Why? I don't know why. I've always thought they were the same. Why did I always think they're the same? I always thought they were the same. Wow. Now that I look at them side by side, yeah, I can see how they're not the same. How much time is left? We got a minute and a half. I always thought they were the same, bro. That's crazy. Wow. I don't know how I messed that up. That's crazy. Yeah, just because of the type of character, he's kind of small. It wouldn't make sense to make him into like a full-on character, just because the hitbox would be crazy. Like, all right, we got 37 seconds. I wonder if they'll. I'm sure they'll talk about invasion mode and stuff like that, and what they're adding. And hopefully they got some new move updates. Frogman. Oh, hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, which Frogman are we talking about? Talking about the superhero Frogman? Oh, here we go. Noob Sabalit. Oh, Marvel. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. That'd be cool.
The Kombat Cast starts now.
All right, let's see how it's coming through.
Everyone, welcome to the latest edition of the Kombat Cast. I am Tyler.
Stephanie, the QA lead at NetherRealm.
Derek can't be here today, so we'll be holding down the fort by ourselves. And before we get to all the information from the Kombat Cast today, we know one of the main reasons you're here.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't exactly miss Derek. His corny jokes be killing me, bro.
A very special video. Stephanie, I know you're a huge fan.
Oh, my
so
favorite movie.
I'll let you do the honors.
I've never been more stoked to work on a guest character. So here we go. The world premiere, the exclusive, the Ghostface trailer.
Take a look.
Yep. All right. What's your favorite scary movie?
That anyone could be so cold-hearted.
Are you
Really, behind?
throwing stones?
Right. I'm talking. What? Okay.
Fight.
So we've seen that already. What the fuck? The transitioning is fire, bro.
I hear you've got quite a scream.
Glad to let you hear it.
Damn, they're shaking the fuck out of her. Yeah, a shoulder charge? That's fire. I'm dead. That's fire.
I love I can kill you you again and again.
You will not succeed even once.
He just lift Garrett's? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that a third? Ooh. Ah.
Finish him.
What? Oh, come on! This is bullshit! He's a dude with a knife!
Fatality.
That is, okay, I like that. That's fire. That's fire.
Ghostface wins. Flawless victory.
A vulture? I'm done. That was sick, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
There it is.
There was a third Ghostface in the Fatal Blow.
Like so many iconic moments from the
Yeah, that was
history of
sick,
that
dude.
character.
I mean, Roger Jackson's incredible.
The little
voice.
crawling?
I love the fatality being fourth wall meta.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, always been one of the hallmarks of the series. The great animations on all the grabs and everything. It's
The crawl, the knife,
Yeah.
just so many amazing things that Ghostface is iconic for
right.
in that little 3.5 minute chunk. Really cool. And you're all going to love playing Ghostface, and we're going to talk about Ghostface later in the show. But before we do that, we do want to talk about some things that are upcoming with the release of Ghostface. And one of those is we have some new season notes. Scorpion is back.
Yes, the season of the Spectre, but some new things we're adding to it.
Yeah, so this time around with the season of the Spectre, we're updating encounters that will have some newer mini games. Here's a big one. Chest keys are no longer consumable items, but they stack. So all those people like myself who go and buy a bunch of keys,
Same.
you're going to have space. There's some new exclusive skins to unlock, especially one highly requested Natara skin will be somewhere in the season. Players can also unlock Season 1 Combat League palettes throughout the Season 1 of Invasions.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Character relics to give characters some additional new moves.
And there might be a new cashew.
Oh, cashew, okay. Some new cashew stuff. Another thing that's coming very soon is a feature that I'm excited about that's going to help players from all levels grow. And it's a replay takeover function. It's a function where you'll be able to play a match, watch the video of that match, stop that match where you want to, and take over either character.
Right. So, we play online.
Mhm.
You beat me pretty bad. You do some setup I've never even seen before. It's crazy.
I mean, yeah.
So I can go to the replay and actually take control after that setup you used and kind of try different options. Let's check it out.
What the hell?
So, Cyrax, bomb setups on Reiko.
Bombs and goo.
What are you going to do? Well, with replay takeover, you just take over, you're now Reiko. You're going to get out of this setup. So what's the first thing you try to do?
Probably block.
Always try to block. Nope, command grab. So that's not going to work. Now, maybe you try to delay wake up.
All right.
Not still
Nope.
stuck in the blender.
Still got the bombs.
Now
Bro!
it's neutral.
Okay, that'd be usually one of my go-tos.
Enhanced bomb gets you. So what do most great players do? Mash.
Mash very, very hard.
And mashing doesn't work.
Well, surely there's something.
Now let's try jumping out of the corner.
Dude, this is insane, bro.
Grab, hits their own fatal blow in 3. That is how replay takeover can work.
Hold on, let's pause that for a second. Let's talk about that for a second. First of all, that is insane. When they said that, I thought it was gonna be kind of like similar to like Tekken, where it lets you it gives you some advice on how to get out of a move or something like that. But being able to go back to a game you just played and you got trapped in a certain setup or something like that, and you can practice how to get out of that setup by taking over those characters in like there's almost like a practice mode. Dude, that's kind of crazy. That's actually such a dope feature, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, that was a really good feature. That's gonna help a lot of people, like especially people who aren't like super like good at the game. It can help them like learn that. Wow, that's fire.
You might fight someone, maybe it's in a combat league, maybe it's an actual tournament, and they
I like that one.
A strategy you've never seen before, and maybe they're not available to play casuals, or maybe they don't want to help you. Maybe they're like, I'm not sharing my strats. Save that for nationals. So what you can do is actually use the replay. Take control of it. You can look at the options without having to get help from other people.
And it's also not even about like trying to get out of setups. You can also, could I have done something different on this combo to end this round? Because you're in a certain situation. How much damage do I need to do? Would this have helped more? Little bits and pieces of your gameplay can be improved by using the replay takeover.
And I think this will be awesome. Like you said, all skill levels. People who are already good and want to get into real granular stuff. But also people that aspire to be good, and they just need more help and more tools understanding how to get
right.
And honestly, when you talk about players like on the curve,
bro, that's so cool, dude.
Players, even small things like punish timings.
Oh, right. Exactly.
Like even the easiest like special move. How do I punish this? Try it over and over and over again.
Right. You're fighting a smoke player. They're really killing you with that teleport. You're making the right guess, but you're not sure what to do after it.
Right.
This can help.
And you can pick just different parts of the match where you were like, if I would have done a little something different, what is that different? You can now find out. It's
very neat to say, how advanced these things are to help people. Back in my day, back in the 1970s, we didn't even have frame data. We were just guessing. We were just making it up.
If you only had this.
Right.
So we also, before we get on to the main event of, you're going to show everyone how to play Ghostface, we're going to talk about some balance.
Okay.
And I know that people love these new videos we've been putting out and showing the new
Let's hear what they're going to do with
We have
Cyrax.
some characters today that I think people are going to be really excited to hear have some very cool changes coming.
And a couple of these are some of the ones that have been, heavily requested.
Yes.
Like, please touch my character.
Give Kool his spin.
Right.
Ayo, chill, bro.
Got my notes here. And I'm going to talk about it before we show the video so you can kind of get an eagle eye on what we're talking about you're going to see. Because some of these videos have multiple pieces.
And there might be a sneak peek of some new skins.
Possibly. First, we're going to talk about Ashra.
Ooh.
Enhanced moves can now swap stances by holding stance switch. So you're able more quickly to switch in and out of stances, which can stack damage.
Okay.
And you'll see in this also, the Frost cameo can use her Ice Crash and explode her own Frost Wall to launch the opponent.
I also think it'd be worth looking at up-blocking Cyrex's back too, because there's something unique about the second hit.
And you're going to see that right now.
Woo!
Some awesome changes for Ashra and the other characters as well.
Dude, Ashra's already busted. You gonna give her that when she could turn her purple into? Oh man, dude, I love that. I love that.
Speed when it comes to switching in and out of her stances.
Right, I think.
Oh man, I love that.
Team's done with MK1 is the balance changes aren't.
So my Ashra already hits like 50% without switching stances.
That character good. It's also how can we kind of tinker with the game balance to just more tools, more fun, more player expression. So I think like the Ashra one and Smoke one we're about to talk about. I think
we'll be talking about
really
Smoke
cool
here in a bit too.
Oh god.
Garrus now, his enhanced command grab allows for cameo follow-ups anywhere on the screen. Be a lot easier to understand if you just take a look here.
So basically like the MK11 sand trap thing. We can do for anywhere on the map.
It really is.
Right.
Here's a good one. Serena. We got some changes for Serena. And there's this.
Okay.
You have to really watch this video. Let me explain it real quickly. So Serena has a new rune which grants damage buff and super meter regen over time when you're in it. So in this video, you're going to see Quan do a breaker, then an EX move shortly thereafter because he's in Serena's new rune. So that's like 4 bars of super meter in like 5 seconds. Let's take a look.
Like Havoc. It's unlimited bars. Is that? That's MK1's katana skin. That's crazy.
Excellent. So just constant offense, more and more EX moves.
It really helps you pass the bar exam.
I liked it. Smoke fans. We've heard from Smoke fans. Fans want something new to play with, and I think you're gonna be really excited about this.
Don't buff him.
From what I hear from QA, it really changed.
He's a pain in the ass to fight already, bro.
Smoke can now perform his vicious vapors, back forward 3, smoke dash in the air, which lets him combo off some moves he never could before, and the enhanced version, will restand the opponent. And you're also going to see in this video, you're going to see Homelander, his forward 4 now hits mid. Just some more stuff for Homelander, and especially for Smoke. Smoke fans rejoice. Check it out.
I don't see the restand. Oh. Smoke didn't need it. He was already busted.
Fire.
Okay, you're on it today. You're really on it. Finally, another character that we hear a lot about vocal community with Sub-Zero.
Okay.
Sub-Zero's triple clone now allows him to perform multiple freezes in one combo. Sub-Zero slide also now switches sides always, which allows for cameo follow-ups or to pop up clones. You can also perform the old spear follow-ups by holding 3 as you do the slide. Lot of words there.
Basically, big combo opportunities.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And let's take a look at those.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's a good change.
There are some new frozen toys for Sub-Zero to play
That's
with.
awesome.
Right, and now they can chill out.
It makes him a lot more flashy.
I gotta say. So those are some of the balance patches. We will have some balance patch notes coming very soon. Pay attention to social media, and you'll be able to see those. But I think the main course today, we've already shown the trailer, which was everyone came for, obviously.
Right.
We need to talk about Ghostface. And
Okay, about time. Let's get it.
Before we start, like I always ask you, who is a Ghostface player? How does Ghostface play?
I would describe Ghostface as kind of a jack of all trades, because one of the key things about Ghostface from the Scream movies is there's always more than one. With the exception of Roman from the very underrated Scream 3.
Spoilers.
That movie's 20 years old, but they always work as a group, sometimes 2. There's been 3, and in this game there's actually 3. There's the original Ghostface killer from the movies. He's been transported to Liu Kang's timeline. He doesn't have his partner. He decides to recruit 2 members of the Black Dragon clan to help him out, and they are the ultimate Ghostface. So he's kind of a character that's like almost 3 characters in one. And that involves zoning moves, some really strong grappling moves, combo extenders, moves that hit the opponent from behind, long-range command grabs, all kind of neat options, all tied to his ability to work together and to switch in and out.
Jack of all trades.
Right.
All right. You want to take a look?
So let's go in. Let's start with the original Ghostface killer, the default, the one that you're going to play as. Let's see how he works. All right, so before we get any kind of swapping, let's go over the default Ghostface that you start with. The Woodsboro slasher, he's been moved to this timeline. He's ready to get some new, fresh victims, and let's check it out. As you can imagine, he fights with a knife, which means a lot of his attacks are pretty quick and have real good range. I love his standing 2. He's got a little low attack version there.
Okay.
This is one of my favorites.
Good low setup.
Psycho stabs, just 4-4-4. It's super fun to do, and I love how it looks. One of his best normals is his forward 2. It's like a quick advancing mid.
Right.
Exactly.
In the nooch.
You can hit confirm into special moves. It's kind of like
that's good.
Tool. His back 3 is a very quick mid. You can go into this drop kick, which is also his sweep. His uppercut is, a huge range because of his knife.
Right.
And then lastly, I'd love to show forward 4, which is this combo starter.
The fact that he can just lift people up and throw them in the air is wild.
1+3, and he yanks him over. So a pretty basic set of normals that have long range. You know, not a lot of tricks and traps or really fancy stuff, but you know,
But that's
pretty
coming.
good speed. Yeah. But his normals are pretty easy to understand.
Right.
Pretty straightforward. So let's go into his special moves. And again, these are the special moves that, you know, when you first go into the match, he's going to have these moves. Let's start with his command grab, Father Death. It goes into this brutal animation. You can hold back to throw them in the opposite direction.
Could that throw be any more brutal?
Yes, it could. Yes, it certainly could.
Ugh, damn.
Wow, that end there, let's watch that again.
That's
The
float.
way, like the struggle to
Air.
go all the way through. He is a nasty, violent character. He also has this dive move. It's down forward 4, and then he starts crawling on the ground. And from there, he has a quick slash attack, this toe stab, which I absolutely love, and that has
It just looks silly as
an
hell.
enhanced version where for 2 bars he can actually
Oh, pin him.
and the EX version
Like a
of
restand.
the down forward 4, the dive, has armor. That's his only armored move besides his fatal blow.
So you can take a move, lay on the ground,
and
start
then
doing
go
your...
into the options,
Yep.
right? And he can also crawl forward, as you saw in the trailer, or stand back up. Another move I like to show, and this is by far my favorite animation, maybe in the whole game. I think this animation perfectly captures.
Oh, the run one?
Down forward 3, a command run, which you then have multiple options to do from it. So you can do this quick slice.
Damn.
Like your fastest option. Then he also has an overhead. Which
Okay.
is a little bit slower. And he can do the dive from it.
That's gonna be very punishable.
And he can actually do his command grab from it. In fact, most special moves he can do from it.
So, like a horror character, it's terrifying when he's running at you because of the options.
Exactly, right. You want to block because of the quick attacks. But if you're blocking, he can go into the Father Death grab.
Right.
Or he can go into the dive. He also has an enhanced version of the run, which gives him enhanced version of the moves from it. For example, it's an honor, and then an enhanced version of this. And he
It changes the moves, that's fire.
Of enhanced run into the enhanced dive. I think one thing you'll notice here with Ghostface is he takes a lot of meter to do his most effective moves. So he's very versatile. Very good combos, pretty good mix-ups, good grabs and all that, but he's very meter hungry. It's
Yeah, so when you said master, has a lot of tricks,
right.
Still got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, one of the consequences is you're going to be wanting to look at your meter management. Then he has another special move, the backstage pass. So what happens is he leaves the screen and comes back around. Because just when you think you've, escaped him, he somehow appears behind you, just like any slasher should. And this move has a couple of options. You can hold back, and it'll actually just come back around. Or you can hold the button, and he won't do the attack when he comes around. So you can, the classic thing of the no mix-up. They're staggered like a deer in headlights, and you throw them, or whatever. And finally, the last kind of default move he has is phone call, where he pulls out this 90s phone. Another Ghostface pops up from behind, slashes them in the back.
The brick phone, I love it.
It's amazing. And this also has a couple of different versions. He can actually hold it, and the killer will wait, and you can let him go. Or you can do the slash. You can hold it, and then do an uppercut to do a combo.
Oh, that's cool.
Or another one of these amazing animations. You can EX it, and the move transforms into a command grab. Only a real Chad could escape from an attack like that. So, that is kind of the base moveset that the original Ghostface killer has. Let's start talking about the way you swap into the other 2 killers.
Alright.
Alright, so let's talk about killer swaps. Ghostface does not act alone, usually. And in the game, the original Ghostface from Woodsboro has recruited 2 members of Kano's Black Dragon. We're going to call them the Black Dragon Enforcer and the Black Dragon Assassin. Now, their identities, they're not anonymous.
Right.
I know who they are. You know who they are. But one of the fun things about Scream is the whodunit aspect. You shouldn't figure out who the killer is till the third act reveal. So for this stream, we're not going to name any names. It's up to you to look at the clues, the Easter eggs, and maybe try to figure it out for yourselves. Argue amongst yourselves, spread your theories. But all three, we're not going to say here.
Love it.
I think that would be very much against the spirit of Scream. So let's go into how killer swapping works. All right, so there are 3 ways that you can swap your killer. The first and most straightforward is his throw. Here's his regular throw. I didn't do anything. I just hit throw. Love the way he picks up that knife. Now, if you hold L1 or L2 when throwing, you will swap killers. This is me as the Black Dragon Enforcer.
Kano.
For 12 seconds.
That's got to be Kano with the way the blade is.
And then he's going to swap out. Or I can hold L2. You can see the red flash and the different knife. And now I'm the Black Dragon Assassin. Every swap's going to take a barometer. The other 2 options are after backstage pass. So that's the move we talked about. You can hold L1 and he'll come back in as the Black Dragon Enforcer. Or you can do the other options, like you can E-exit, hold L2, and I'm the Black Dragon Assassin. And then lastly,
No, that's Kano. The jagged blades on it has to be Kano.
As the other killer. You can also do it off the EX version. So I'm going to hold L1 this whole time. You can see the swap. So one of the fun things is this could be pretty chaotic in gameplay for the opponent. Just like the movies, you're not, you might not know which one is which unless you're really looking.
Or did I see the flash? Did they have me? Like watching their meter is probably important in that regard.
Exactly. So now let's talk about when you're swapped. There's 2 ways to go back to the original Ghostface killer. One is what we've seen, about a 12-second timer. The other is if you're attacked. So I'm going to throw you. I'm going to become the Enforcer, and then you're going to uppercut me. And takes the damage, but does not react, and then the original comes in. That even means, you can't really be comboed. So for example, I'm going to be the assassin, and you're going to do the classic harpoon. You're going to tell me to get over here.
That's crazy.
I'm going to stay over there, and the original is going to come back in. Now again, you do take damage. So for 1 bar, it's almost like you have a shield. Maybe, you won't be able to do a combo breaker, but you won't be put in combos because you're not reacting.
Still going to take a touch of damage, though.
Right, but not a full combo. And again, you also have the 12-second countdown. So now let's talk about their moveset when they've swapped.
Real quick, might be nice at the end of a round, too, if you're almost losing, switching out, and that might be your last effort.
Exactly. Or the opposite, you have a pretty big lead, and it's kind of like an insurance policy.
Right.
So let's talk about their separate special move sets. Sure. And to do that, I'm going to use a training mode option where you can swap, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. But just to be clear, I'm going to be doing a practice reset, and I'll be starting as the Enforcer Assassin, and that's just for the stream. Normally, you have to use the bar meter to switch. Right. So now you can see I've reset, and I'm the Black Dragon Enforcer. I got the blue aura. I got the cool big ol' knife, and I'm going to go into his moves. First thing is he has a new strength. Both extra killers have 1 new strength, in addition to, the standard moveset that we showed. So this is 2, 1, 4. He also has...
Is this one be Aaron Black?
Not quite full screen.
Just because of the low hits on the bottom?
Here. EX is safe on block, so it's kind of great to get in, check them, make them block into neutral. Also, Eureka, a series of 3 special moves. It's 3 knives. You can use that for strike throw mix-ups. And the EX version allows you to go into combos. And then lastly, Black Dragon Enforcer has this windmill kick. And if you EX it, big old combo starter. So the Black Dragon Enforcer to me is going to be a pretty straightforward combo character. You got combo extender.
A flip kick into the air.
Just a close melee character that's going to add to Ghostface offense. And probably some of the best combo starters. Now let's talk about Black Dragon Assassin. So I'm going to switch to her.
I love this quality of life stuff we did a while
back. A bit Cobra?
Put on the different things
So
for the
there
characters.
you see red knife, different design on the knife. and they have a knife toss.
Yeah, that's Kano.
including
Immediately. Sorry, I just hit the mic.
Very.
Yeah, it's definitely Kano. That's so
You can also
easy.
hold it, fake it out. You could do enhanced.
That's not even hard, bro. I think the first
Also,
one is either Aaron
classic
Black or
Dragon.
Cobra. Yeah.
Black Dragon Cannonball. EX it. You get this.
That's not
crazy
even
defense. They'll be feeling woozy after that. And then a new string, butterfly knives.
That's
Swinging
yo,
knives,
isn't that
they're crazy.
that's
There's
Kara's
something
move,
there.
isn't it?
And then Nightshade, which is this poison mist, and it's a restand. Or if
Dude,
you
that's Kara's
combo
moveset.
starter. And I think one of the coolest things you can see with like that move is the ability to swap back and forth. Like here, I'm gonna start as the original. So there you go. I can do backstage pass, turn into assassin, go into night.
Yeah, that's Kara. That's Kara's moveset, bro. That's Kara's moveset from freaking Deception.
Different Ghostface, and then the 12 seconds is over, and I'm back.
That's one character I've always wanted them to bring back.
I think of Ghostface as the original Ghostface, the default one, is totally meant to be a complete character that you could just learn and master, and it's pretty straightforward. That's the pizza. And the Assassin and the Enforcer are the toppings.
Got it.
And they could add, you know, you saw with the knife toss, a zoning tool. You saw with the Rekkas, a pressure tool.
That's crazy, bro.
What if there was a way that all three could actually attack at once? Wouldn't that be great?
I mean, impossible.
Fatal blow.
Let's see the fatal blow. Hey, that pan is no joke. It killed Steven Stone. That's got to be one of the.
That's crazy.
nastiest cuts in the game, I think.
The hand?
Yeah.
Oh my
it is
goodness.
so
Just
bad.
shoot.
That is Ghostface.
And that is Ghostface, and I'm so excited for people to play him.
Dude.
I think one of the more creative and just cooler
The
characters.
third,
in the game.
the third Ghostface is a mixture between Kano and Kara.
Mortal Kombat 1. So that's pretty much it for today's stream. But
Wasn't that enough?
that was great. I had a great time with you. Can't wait to have Derek back on the couch as well at some point. But thank you so much for joining us. And of course, before we leave,
Q&A.
I'll show you a video that QA has put together that involves Ghostface.
As always, thanks for the QA boys for putting this together.
Always great.
have a good match for us.
So thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And we will see you next time on the Kombat Cast.
Wuxi Academy.
Scary movies have made you a psycho. Movies don't make psychos. They make psychos more creative.
All right, let's see. Oh, I love the freaking screeching noise.
Round one, fight.
That just looks silly, bro. That's fire, bro. Smoke is gonna be nasty now with these updates. Oh, wow. That is such a punish. That's so punishable, bro.
Round two, fight.
I want to see some combos. Damn. Yeah, that's Aaron Black.
Cut flesh, scrape bone.
Final round. Fight.
That's crazy.
This is my movie.
Brutality. Ghostface wins.
Fuck. Oh, okay, that's it. There it is. That's the end of it. So I want to talk about the two killers that are in with Ghostface, because it's not just two killers. It looks like they combined moves from different characters. Because like if you look at the blue dagger one, it has Aaron Black's charge attack, and it has the low hits that Aaron Black does, the footsies. But then when you look at the other killer, it has Kano's cannonball, the throwing knife, and also it has Kira's butterfly thing that she did in Deception, and then they also have her knockoff Sonya a little attack there. Like they took her attacks and then they added it to Kano's kind of character. But then when you go back and look at Deception 2, didn't she also throw a dagger? So it's leaning more towards mostly being Kira, but like it's not a female, it's a guy, so it has to be like Kano. Like it's like a mix of Kano and Kira into that character, and then like a mix of like Aaron Black and Cobra, because that little flip kick that he did kind of reminded me of one of Cobra's attacks, because I'm pretty sure Cobra used fire attacks from what I remember in Deception and Armageddon. So that's interesting that they brought them to the fold. So that's like right there making Kano is a playable character in the game, and so is Aaron Black, albeit it's all going to be Ghostface, but you're going to have their movesets available to you, which I think is interesting. I like this showcase for Ghostface. It's pretty sick. The playback feature is going to be game changing for a lot of people who you don't know how to get out of certain people connections, like little attack patterns, and like you can go back and just re-experience that same mechanic over and over and over again till you can find a way to counter it. I think that, dude, that's a really good feature. I thought it was gonna be more in line with how how like Tekken's feature is, where they kind of tell you how you can get out of it, but this one is actually letting you experience it yourself and letting you come up with the mechanic to get out of it. So like to me, like this is less hand holding than what Tekken does, but also like this is actually good because it makes you learn it on your own. And then the Spectre coming back around, I think it's interesting because I'm pretty sure there's still a few Titans that haven't been touched yet, so it's kind of interesting that they're going back there already. I thought they would have waited till all the characters have had their season, but I guess because of the way things stand, you know, maybe they wanted to work on some other ones a little bit more, so they're just doing a reskin of one of the invasions and just adding like new skins to it for characters that didn't get anything. So it's interesting. I actually like that. The Spectre season was probably my favorite one, just because of the tattoos and the color scheme for a lot of the palettes. The QA was pretty sick. I thought they were gonna show a little more combos for Ghostface, but you know, it is what it is. That's not a bad thing. But what do you guys think about this? I like the callback to Kira, Cobra, and Aaron Black, and also Kano in it. So I'm definitely gonna be checking out. I'm gonna be checking out that. Like, I don't even have like Deception like playable anymore, so I'm gonna have to probably go on YouTube to see if I can find those special moves to kind of show it, because I'm probably gonna make some shorts on it, because I thought there's a few things that I recognize almost immediately. And then they also had the MK1 katana skin, so let's not forget about that. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this stream today. I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch later tonight, probably like around 5-ish, just because I want to do some editing first, and then we'll get into that. But I'll stream at 5 o'clock. I might be playing some Halo and some Mortal Kombat on the stream. We'll see how the stream goes. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming by and hanging out with me during the stream. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day if I don't see you guys on the Twitch. All right, peace.